That is all that I can say, my friend. Let's get started. Today's show brought to you by Just Beds. That's Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield. It's where you get your bed. They've got full size, king size, or queen size, king size beds. They've got them. They've got all kinds of different beds, Steve. They've got all
Good.
kinds of different beds. My wife and I want to go. We want to go look for a new bed at some point.
Mm,
What do you think? You know
that'd be a
why?
good idea. Yeah.
Because I I was so fat that I
Yeah.
that one side of the bed sort of, you know,
I know. Got a
the-
big hole in it.
yeah, it's not. I mean, yeah, I was so fat that I flattened one side of the bed, and so maybe we get one now that I'm not so fat,
Right. Yeah.
you know. So we're thinking of going, and then my wife, we want to get a bed that we're thinking of looking at those beds that maybe one side,
Oh, yeah.
want to go at least look at those, see how those work, and
Yeah.
So we're thinking. So they've got their own adjust beds. I don't know what they're called, but we want to go check them out.
Sleep by number, I believe it's called.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's the brand or if it's a different name or whatever. But I at
Oh.
least want to go check them out.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to look for a new bed, adjust beds, get that taken care of, and make the decision.
Yeah.
When you buy a bed from New Beds, though, when you buy a bed from Just Beds, you you pay for it, and then you literally just pay for it and go home, right? That's all you
Yeah.
have to do.
You don't have to put it on top of your car?
No, you don't have to drive around town looking like a hillbilly with
Oh,
a
shit.
bed
That's
on
the
top
fun
of your
part.
car. Absolutely not. No, that's not anything you do at Just Beds because they deliver it. They have their experts come to your house. They knock on your door. You let them in. They set up your new bed. They even tear down your old bed
Wow.
and dispose of it properly. It's Just Beds. Now, if your bed is too dirty, like if it's shat upon and things like that, then they'll take it and they'll throw it in Steve's backyard.
Right. Yeah.
But if it's regular dirty, then they just dispose of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't let it go play with the rats in Steve's backyard.
No. Yeah.
That's just for the dirtiest beds.
Only the dirtiest come to my yard.
Yes. Only the filthiest of beds end up at Steve's. But it's Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive. Well, good morning, Stever.
Good morning.
Good morning. The Queen is on a bike ride today.
Man, it's hot out there.
So you two papas ought to do the show until the Queen is ready. Mm-hmm. Cindy says you don't tie it to a multicolored truck. No, you don't.
You can if you want, but
You can if that's your choice, but if you don't really look like, if you have a spray painted multicolored truck, you will definitely look like a hillbilly.
you will be on Facebook. I promise you.
Yeah, you'll end up on some kind of 217 page. Not sure that's
I don't know anybody that has a multicolored spray painted truck though.
No, I don't know who would be driving around town with that, but good Lord. You should have a spray painting party where a bunch of kids get different spray paints and you just pull your truck up and get a fresh load of paint on it.
I like the color of my truck.
Yeah, that might be something you could do. How's your truck running? Your truck running good lately?
I guess I haven't driven it in quite a while.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
So
well,
you don't even.
I rode to the meet and greet last time with Brady and Bree.
So you don't. That's right. You don't even drive yourself. That's right. You've been riding with them.
I don't. But I have my groceries delivered now, so I just wait outside for them to show up. Most of the time.
All that worry you had about a car, and you don't even need it. You don't even use it.
Well, I mean, I would if I had this car is not. I mean, it's a great car for going around from A to B,
Yeah.
but it's not something you want to take on a road trip. Number one, it doesn't have any air conditioning, and when it's
Oh,
hot like this, it's a little. And I don't have a top. I can't take my top down or
right.
nothing like that.
So you're so you're just kind of waiting for your mom to die, so you'll get that good vehicle.
Exactly. It's to have a little more dependable car with air conditioning. Exactly.
Once your mom, but when your mom dies, you immediately get the card, right?
Oh hell yeah! Immediately, I'm
Like,
I'm going as soon as they say, "Oh, she's gone." Where are the keys at?
you
Where's her
will.
car? Where's her car at?
So, like, you won't go drive and see her, but the minute she dies, you're going to drive to Paine.
What I'll do is she's in the hospital stuff. Once she passes, I will say, "Are her keys at home?" And I'll go to Pana and park my truck in her garage and grab her car, and then go see
Oh,
her.
while she's still in the hospital. It's a
Yeah,
good idea.
before she passes, I'll make sure I get a hold of her car.
That's a good idea.
Because that's her whole thing. She's been it's in her will that she's to be kept alive until me and my brother get there. So
Oh, wow. Okay. But then after you get there, who's in
yeah,
charge of pulling the plug?
well, my oldest cousin Kim, who's a nurse, she's a medical power of attorney. So.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to worry about that.
No, we don't have to worry about it at all. She's gonna take care of all that. She knows that there's no quality of life and blah 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 blah. Yeah.
So, but that's someone else's decision.
Yeah, that's not our decision.
Good, because we don't want you to have to worry about that.
We pretty much don't have any. We're just what I get is me and my brother just kind of sit back and collect the money. We don't have to do much.
So she's got it to where she doesn't have to where she doesn't have to worry about you guys going through.
Oh yeah, we don't have to deal with any of that. We just sit back and collect our money. So what you do?
So that's all you got to worry is.
I don't care. I can't wait for that because it's going to be a party.
So you can't wait for your mom to die.
Oh, I'll be partying.
So how soon after death before you start getting stuff?
Oh, well, my first payment's supposed to be within 30 days. So within the first 30 days, there's going to be a big party. Yeah. I'll have a new car by then, so I'll be able to.
But you immediately, if she goes in the hospital and it doesn't look good, you immediately get the car.
Yeah, if they say she's not going to live any longer, I can go have the car. She doesn't need the car right now. I mean, she really, but I'm not wanting to say that. She can't see, so she really shouldn't be driving at all. But I just let her. She enjoys it.
Yeah. But seriously, there's no reason she should even have a car.
Right.
Yeah. So it will be it will immediately go to you.
Yeah.
That's good though.
And then once she passes everything, it goes 30, 60, 90 days.
Yeah.
How the money is distributed. Because we have to sell our house and all that, so we have to wait. But
but people,
which I didn't want that. I wanted the house too, but she said no. She wanted to. You leave me the car. Well, okay.
So she doesn't want you to have the house.
Well, she wants my brother and my nieces to get a little bit too, and it'd be kind of unfair if I got the house and the car, and all they got was money.
Yeah. Well. But is it a nice house?
Oh yeah, it's nice. It's all been remodeled and not that old. I think it was built in 82.
Yeah,
but she's remodeled the whole thing on the kitchen. Oh yeah, it's a nice house.
It's just
in Pana.
It's in Pana, you know what I mean.
But that's where all the meth heads live, in Pana.
So
a lot of them do.
You would like to live in Pana, that's what you're saying.
I don't know. I still have a lot of family that live in Pana. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to live next to my Aunt Barb, that's for sure.
I'll be damned. Well, Dan says Dan says when his mom passes, the money that she leaves him will be just enough to buy giant padlocks for her house to keep the vultures out. So he's immediately going to lock it up to keep, you know.
Yeah, well, I don't think ours going to be that way because my mom does have some things that some people have already voiced. Some family members have already voiced their opinion. Oh, I want that. Well, no, that's what this last discussion was. My brother and I said, nope, no, sorry. We're gonna pick through the house first, and then everybody else will be allowed to come in and get whatever we don't want. I don't want any of it other than the car and the money. I mean,
but she didn't have like nice furniture or anything.
Oh yeah, she's got beautiful. But I would take her chair. She has a nice recliner. She's got beautiful leather buckskin couch. But I don't want nobody likes it. It's not good to sit on. It's real fluffy and soft, and she's got a lot of Native American decor and shit that she paid a lot of money for. I don't want it because I'm not that type of person. I don't have that stuff hanging on my walls here, and I don't want. She's got some kind of.
Looks like you have a. The only art you have is a middle finger.
Yeah, and middle finger and a naked woman, and a poop knife. Don't forget the poop knife.
So you don't have any more. You don't have any room for any other art in your.
No, I don't have any. I don't have any classy. Remember anything hanging? I don't have any. Exactly. I don't have any room for it. She's got this one mirror. It was made by some special dude, and it's supposed to be worth like $900. I'd sell it if it's worth that much money, But I don't know who's going to get that. I think one of my nieces said they want it, which is fine if they want it. Their life is starting now. Well, one of them is still in high school, but yeah, if she wants to.
Karen says the poop knife is art now. Well, yeah,
it's hanging on a wall. So
the poop knife is. If you look over Steve's head, the poop knife is right there. Yeah, right there. You can see it. He's got it hanging on the wall like it's art.
That way I don't lose it.
Yeah,
it goes back there when after it's been used too.
Yeah. Holly says Aunt Barb probably doesn't want you to live by her after you send her those nude. After you send her those
probably right. You're probably right.
Yeah.
She doesn't want me to live by me because she's been like, "Oh, Stephen, your house smells like that marijuana all the time."
So and she lives right next door.
Oh yeah, right next door.
So what if somebody, not nice buys the house? Are you going to not sell to some people, or is it whoever wants it?
I'll tell you, whoever's got the money, give me the money.
What if it's dirty? If it's dirty meth dealers, are you going to sell them the house?
If he's got $100,000, you can have it. I don't give a shit if you live there. My Aunt Barb could move. My Aunt Barb may not even be living there because she's talking about her son, who Brian. He's he's one of the grandkids that made it big. He's not like Steve. He's not, he's a little older than Steve, but he still has a job. Mm-hmm. He's a very big wig with Del Monte. Oh, the fruit company. Yeah, the fruit and vegetable people. He's a big wig with them. He has this big multi-million-dollar home in Denver, Colorado. And,
oh my.
And his wife just passed away, and his daughter passed away, so he's living there all alone. So he said, "Mom, Aunt Barb, just come live with me." And she's, and she has 2 kids that live in Colorado, but one of them lives in Pana. You never know what happens. I don't know.
So what would your mom? But she's your mom's best. She's your sister, but she's also your mom's best friend, right?
Used to be.
See each other daily.
Used to be. My mom tells me all the time. She says, Stephen, sometimes I wonder if this was the right move to do, live next door to my sister, because she drives me crazy.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Crazy.
My aunt Barb is the type, she knows my mom's illnesses. So in her eyes, my mom should just sit in a chair all day long.
So she's
My
a
mom,
busybody.
oh yeah. You don't need to be outside in the garden. You don't need to be outside doing that. She's always bitching to my mom. You're not supposed to be doing that. You know what? I'm just gonna let her do it till she drops dead.
Yeah.
You know, if she wants to do it, I mean, I've already she's already made me look like a fool many times at her age. She
Yeah.
can, and I am.
Because your
I'm
mom's in her 80s, but she's very
yeah.
active for her.
Oh yeah. I was supposed to be this fucking landscape designer and all this other shit.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to do it. I was helping her do a landscape. I couldn't even cut the landscape timber. She had to use the saw. I couldn't even. She's gonna give me the damn saw. I'll do it then.
So your mother is more active than you.
Oh, by far.
Hmm.
By far.
So Tom says if Steve wipes his boogers on the chair or the wall, is it art? You wouldn't wipe boogers on your mom's chair, would you?
Oh no. I don't like boogers on my chair. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you guys brought that up. I haven't had any boogers in quite a while. And I don't know if it's something that should curse or be concerned with.
Yeah. Well, maybe later in life we don't. Maybe you don't grow boogers. Maybe later in life you don't grow as many boogers. So
maybe I looked it up on the internet, and the boogers had to do with the hairs inside your nose and all that, But I mean, I had some really good boogers, this winter when I was sick, or as some people call it, I had pussitis. I had some really good boogers back then. I don't know
who would call it that, but
I don't know anybody that ever called me a pussy because I was sick.
I don't know who would have said such foul things to you. Oh, good Lord.
I know none of my friends would ever do that.
Oh, of course not. No, of course not. I don't know who would do that. Oh, good Lord. That's terrible. I hate to hear.
I know.
But so when you would catch pussitis, you would make good boogers.
I was making I was making real good boogers when I had pussitis.
And they ended up on your chair, but now
yeah.
Now
well, I flicked some of them. I can get them.
When your mother dies, the plan is you will not, you're not going to
I might thinking about it. Oh no, that's not that true. Because I said that once, I lived with my mom for a little bit after the fire because I didn't have anywhere to live. I was homeless.
Right.
And
so you moved up to Pana and lived with your mom after the fire?
Yeah, because I didn't have anywhere to go. I wasn't gonna. Michelle said I could come and live with her with Rafi, but they didn't have any water. Oh. They didn't have running water. Oh, I'm not gonna go outside and shit and piss and take a shower in a bathtub of rainwater. No.
So
they
didn't have water at her house?
No, he had. Okay, Rafi had a house. And it was a nice house, but he didn't take care of it. And I had a big tree in the front yard that got all intertwined in the fucking plumbing and water lines. And he couldn't afford to get the tree taken out, so he just did without water. He had the water shut off, and he would either come to our house and take a shower, or he had his whole backyard. He had rubber tubs sitting out. He'd collect rainwater in, and that's how he would flush his toilet.
Oh, good Lord.
And most of the time he lived at the casino. He was a black card, so he got comped enough. He would live at the casino like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and be all clean, and then hang out with Michelle on the weekends. So, and then sometimes he went back, but that he was living in Kirkwood. And I'm, nah, man, I am not gonna live in a house where I have to go outside and get a bucket of water so I could shit in the toilet.
That's terrible.
And the roof was falling in, and I mean, the bedroom, literally, you could see the outside. They need a new roof on it. Yeah, it was a dump. You know, it was a dump. And the man, he claimed he was a smart man, but he wasn't. He wasn't, because where his house was in very.
He sounds like he was a gambling addict or something.
Oh yeah, he was. He was a thief too.
Oh, where would he steal from?
Oh, he was stealing from Barnes and Noble.
Oh,
he was stealing books.
Oh my God!
And then selling them on the internet.
Well, I would pay for all. I pay for all my books, and I don't give handies for them.
But yeah. Oh, I was talking about living with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And she had, I'll never forget, like the first night I was there, something, I was sitting in her chair. She had a really nice lift chair. And it fucking broke.
Oh.
While I was laying in it. I couldn't get out of it. Like, oh, fuck, I'm not get out of it. And then I finally got out of it. And I didn't say anything to her until the morning. She said, "Oh, Stephen, you're supposed to put the chair back up when you get out of it." I said, "Mom, it's broke." "What? My chair's broke?" I said, "Yeah, I don't know what. It doesn't do anything now. I can't get the motor to work on it." I said, the good thing is, Mom, I can fix it. I can fix it.
You got to her house and you immediately broke her chair.
Yeah.
And then you told her, "Oh, don't worry, I'll fix it."
I can fix it. So okay. I said, "You got tools?" She said, "I got tools." Well, I can fix anything. If you got some duct tape with a screwdriver, I can fix it. I'll fix it.
Did you fix it? Did you fix it?
Fuck no. I fucking ruined it. I had it all apart. I had the motor all apart and everything. I had grease on the carpet. "What are you doing, Stephen?" I'm trying to figure out why this motor quit working.
So what did she end up? What did your poor mother have to do eventually?
Well, finally, I just put it together where she could sit in the chair, but it didn't have any motor or anything. Couldn't put the feet up or anything else.
Oh my God, your poor mother.
And then she bought a new chair.
I
told her, I said, "Well, I'll tell you what happened, I think. Because that chair, she moved that chair from Chicago. And that chair, when their house flooded in Chicago, got wet. And I think 2 years later, it finally caught up.
Yeah. That's
and that's why that fucking motor went out.
It sounds like, was there someone who was a weight above the weight restrictions or something sitting in the chair?
There's a possibility. It might have been a little bit. I was over 400 pounds back then. I might have exceeded the weight limit. Like it might have been it was one of those littler ones.
Christina said you exceeded the fucking weight limit. That's what happened.
I don't know. Possibly.
Well, I mean, if it was wet 2 years ago, and it was fine for 2 years, and then you sat in it and
it broke,
and the problem from 2 years ago just showed up again.
I'll tell you what's even worse. Wait a minute. I broke a chair before that chair. When I first get to my mom's house, me and my Aunt Barb and my mom were sitting at the dinner table. She had this nice dinner table, and I'm sitting in this chair, and I can hear it cracking. I thought, "Oh shit, shit." Next thing I know, all four legs, and I'm fucking flat on the floor. And, "Oh my God, Stephen, are you okay?" I mean, I trashed that fucking chair.
So you broke a chair as soon as you got there.
Yeah.
And the other one took a day for you to sleep in it.
I have a special chair now at my mom's house that I have to sit in because I don't dare sit in any of her furniture. I have this real heavy duty chair out in the garage that Go get that chair for Uncle Steve. Don't let him sit down yet.
So they bring in the horse chair for you. Well, it sounds like, that's great. Sounds like you are prepared.
I am now. Christine, I told a story about the lady I dated up in the Chicago area when I sat on her couch and I broke a couch.
Mm-hmm. You broke her couch?
Yeah. Well, it was like a little love seat thing.
Yeah.
And she had a little boy, and the little boy was playing. We were playing or something. And I scooted forward to where I was sitting, like on the front edge of the couch. Yeah. And that board across the front went,
oh, man.
Broke. And the little boy went running in there. Mommy, that guy broke the couch. Oh, dude. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. I need a new couch anyhow.
So you met a girl online.
Yeah, exactly.
And you went over to her house to meet her.
Yep.
And you sat on a couch.
Yeah.
And immediately broke it.
Oh, yeah. Well, within about 10 minutes, yeah. Mm. She was in the kitchen cooking dinner.
She was cooking for you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm.
And then she had to throw you out of her house because you broke the chair?
No, I didn't have to. No, she let me stay the night.
Christina says, needless to say, Steve did not get any that
night. No. I remember this one because I did sleep with her. I didn't get any, but she had like, I remember, she had like fatty moles all over her body.
Good Lord.
And she was really, yeah.
So you didn't even try to get anything?
Oh, yeah, I tried. Mm-hmm. I tried. We were naked, if I remember right. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I got it. I don't remember. I kind of remember it. I mean, I went on a lot of dates when I was up in Chicago. I don't know why can't get any dates now, but in Chicago, I didn't even have a fucking job. I didn't even have any income. I was living off my mom. She was giving me money to go, hey, Mom, I need money to go on a date. Oh, here's $20. Oh, okay. We did a lot of fucking Applebee's. I went on a lot of Applebee's where you get 2 dinners for $20.
No drinks.
Well, so you never. If it would have been for that one bitch, that fucking when I did have money, and she fucking decided she was going to have. I'll have the surf and turf, and then scarf it down, and then fucking leave me sitting there with my fucking thumbs on my ass. She said, I'm going to the bathroom, and then she never fucking comes back.
And all your money had to go to pay for her surf and turf.
Exactly. I ain't doing that no more. Now, if you want to go on a date, my first date's at McDonald's, and I'll buy you $1 glass of tea, sweet tea.
Christina says, order water. I can't afford soda pop.
Exactly. Or sweet tea.
And so the woman ordered surf and turf, and she ate it?
Yeah. They ate it all. I mean, she ate it all. And then we were talking. I mean, I thought the conversation was going to go. And then she goes, oh, I need to go use the restroom. Okay, go ahead. Gone. And finally, I asked the waitress. I said, hey, my date went in the bathroom. Oh, let me go check. And she came back. She said, sir, there's no one in the bathroom.
Oh, man, how embarrassing.
Then I get a text. And I got this. Oh, thanks for dinner, but you're not really my type. You fucking whore. That's not what I said. That's what I sent her back. What? Oh, I snuck out while you were. What?
Unbelievable. I'll be damned.
So there's some of those dates stick out more than others. But I know because I belong to that Linda's BBW. We had all kinds of stuff. You know, we had a boo bash and for fat people.
So you were online finding these women.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, I'll be damned. And they would rip you off.
Not all of them. Not
But
all of
they
them.
never ended in sex. It always ended in
Well, you know, the very first one could have been sex, but I didn't have a bed when I first moved to Chicago. I didn't have a bed. I was living on my mom's couch, you know. And my mom was gone for the weekend, and I met this lady. She's like, "Oh, can we go use your mom's bed?" I said, "No, I can't have sex in my mom's bed. No." And she said, "Oh, what about the couch?" I said, "Oh, hell no. If we get stains on this couch, she'll kill me." You know, it ended up with no sex. And
so you ended up with no sex.
nope.
Like you were convinced that you were going to leave stains.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then after a little bit of that, after I started bringing dates, my mom said, "You know what, Steven? We got to find you someplace to live. You can't be living here no more." I said, "Well, Mom, how am I going to afford it?" So I'll pay for it.
Mike says he's going to go to Applebee's for all you can eat shrimp for $15.99 and then drink water with lemon in it.
Hell yeah.
I've seen people where they go to restaurants and then they order.
I just order. That's my woman Michelle and I. We never ordered. She didn't order soda pop.
Yeah.
When you were with Michelle, you ordered water with extra lemon and sugar packets. Then you made your lemonade.
Yeah, like or Splenda or sugar or whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's free. That's free lemonade.
Exactly.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Tom says, if only Steve would put the effort in, then he would get dates. The effort.
I don't know if I have effort. I don't know if I don't know if we even care anymore.
Christina says, we don't use the E word on this show. It pisses a certain person off. So someone gets angry when they start talking about effort.
Oh,
I'll be
damned. It is what it is. Yeah.
Well, Mike says he's finally spending his Father's Day gift card on Applebee's.
Oh, good job, man. Good job.
That's good for you, buddy. He loves the Father's Day. I wish Father's Day was more than once a year just for you, Mike. Then you get several gift cards.
But then Mother's Day would have to be more than once a year.
I woke up today and
did you sleep well?
Yeah.
Good.
I stayed up all day yesterday.
Oh, good.
All day.
You weren't on. I played a game.
I tried not to play game. I didn't do much of anything. Other than getting some action before I went to sleep. You know what I mean? I had to get some action, and then I was ready for. I got some good sleep last night. I think I was sleeping by 2:00.
Oh,
so that's pretty good for me. So we like that, Steve.
Oh, did you say you had a big mail day yesterday?
Yeah, I got a book that I wanted showed up.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and it was really good. And I read.
Yeah, you read it, didn't you?
No, I couldn't. It's too big. But I got a little bit of it done. But then I was just too tired. I was like, okay, well, it's time to stop reading for tonight. We'll pick it up. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. Was what I decided. I just figured that last night it was better to get some good sleep. I didn't want to, because the night before, I didn't sleep at all. I didn't fall asleep till like 6 something. So,
yeah.
But last night I got some good sleep, so I feel really good, Steve. Feel really good. Yeah. So it was a good night for me. Really good night. Yeah. But I wake up today and my back. Okay, so my back. There's a little bit of there's some discomfort in the
Uh-huh.
back. Okay. But for the most part, it's pain-free, except there's a little bit of
Oh, yeah.
there's just there's a slight discomfort, you know.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to push it though. There's still that
So
discomfort there.
could I go work out today?
I'm gonna say no.
So you say no working out, but I'm really missing my workouts.
I know you are, but you said you still
But
have
all I want to do is just cardio. I don't want to do any kind of weights or anything. Just do some light cardio.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Maybe just get some sweat on. No, I'm gonna
Christina
say
says
no.
no.
You know, it just seems if you still have a little discomfort, that just
Irene says that she'd wait a little longer. Is Katie in? Because she's a professional.
Oh yeah, she's a professional.
But I don't know. She might be,
she's probably busy being a professional.
Yeah, she might be working or something. So I don't know. But I was so maybe I should take today off and go when I'm 100% pain free.
Yeah.
That's my concern. But my back is feeling a lot better today. But it's because I took the cyclobenzaprine.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
And my back's almost pain free, so maybe I'll give it one more day.
I would say till you're pain free. But sometimes you're never pain free. I don't know.
Dan says just wait. You don't want any pain at all. I'll be damned. Roy says that's a muscle. Yeah. So that cyclobenzaprine is some kind of muscle. It's
oh man,
it helps loosen up spasms and stuff. So, and it does not sound like Ray's tired from giving a handy or a blowy for my omnibus. No, I don't give handies or blowies for my omnibus. By the way, TJ's back. What's up, TJ? Says morning all. Did Steve get pleasured by a bridesmaid at the
No, Steve didn't go to the wedding. I couldn't because the bridesmaid the bridesmaid just got married. I tried to get Bree to hook me up with a bridesmaid, but she wouldn't because the bridesmaid pulled a wow went on and married another woman. I don't know if I scared her into it or what.
So you were trying to hit on the bridesmaids.
Oh yeah. And once I found out who her bridesmaid was, I said, "Ooh, you should hook me up with her," you know. Oh no. And she gave, she did. She got married. She got married. I didn't know she had to work on it.
Ned says, "Who's the ghoul on the right?" I have no idea.
I don't know.
On my right or Steve's right or I don't know who's the ghoul. Oh well. And Irene says words. Thank you. I'll be damned. Mike's bragging about he's living down in Mississippi. He says the AA baseball team of the Brewers, the Biloxi Shockers, they clinched first half playoffs, so they will play second half winner for the championship. That's great.
Oh wow. Yeah. How you Cubby fans doing?
Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
It was a good game yesterday, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the Cubs can't win.
Yeah.
They just all the Cardinals do is hit home runs.
Exactly. Well, somebody posted a joke on Facebook about next year the Cubs pitchers are going to throw all easy during the home run derby, so you can see how many home runs they can get.
They should just let Cubs pitchers pitch that. I don't know, but my God.
And then I wonder, that motherfucker was fast. He fucking on that fucking.
You're using one word over and over. I have no idea what you're trying to say. But
Oh, they scored. What was he at first base when he on that fly ball?
Oh, you're saying the Cardinal runner?
Oh yeah,
You're saying he was fast.
fast.
Okay, I have no idea who you're talking about, but Christina said, "Sound like you got the fuck stutters." Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. I just heard the same word over and over and over and over again. Yeah, so my Cubs have dropped the first 2. But man, their pitching's terrible. That pitching is turned into just a mess. Yeah. I think I'm almost done back to no longer watching them. Good Lord.
Oh,
Might have to try to start watching another team. Very, very, very bad. I want to show off my new lights, Steve.
whoa, that's nice.
Yep. That's the Dan special.
Professional then.
Mm-hmm. Professionally installed light.
I wouldn't have to worry about it being out of code.
Looking good. Looking good. I wonder if there's any egg laying today.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe that's why Christina's too good to join us. Maybe she's actually pulling eggs out of the barn.
She did say yesterday something about that was the egg song or something. So you're listening to the chickens.
By the way, Caddy says Mason Wynn is the guy you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shortstop.
Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah, he's fast. He's very fast. Yeah.
I don't think I was ever very fast.
Irene says that she was making a Cool Whipped top angel food cake with berries on top.
Well, you know what?
For Brad's birthday. Well, good.
Oh, yeah. I used to make this is a nice cool summer treat. What I would do is I would take a pre-made angel food cake, slice it in half.
Yeah.
Then I would also purchase a bowl of rainbow sherbet. Rainbow sherbet. I let the sherbet soften a little bit. Then I would take the sherbet and smother it all over the one half of the angel food cake.
All right.
And then I would lay the other top on top of the smothered.
I have no idea what you're saying. I don't know. I don't speak.
Rainbow sherbet.
All right.
And then I would ice it with Cool Whip. And then I put it in the freezer. And then that nice and hard. Oh, and on a hot day like this, you come out and take it out of the freezer. It's still cold. And slice it. And just the Cool Whip and the frozen Cool Whip and the
Christina wants to know what smother. What's smother mean? I did hear Steve say the word smother. I've never heard that before.
That's when you let it get softer, and then you smooth it out, smother it around,
right.
on top.
So
like butter,
are you
like
saying
butter and bread,
or smoother or smother? I'm not sure what you're saying.
It's like butter and bread, like butter and bread. Only it's harder because you don't want to. You don't want
You spread something.
Spread. There you go. That's the word. That's the word I was looking for.
Now I'm starting to figure off what.
Okay, spread. Okay, Israel. Spread the softened rainbow sherbet. That's it.
There you go. So
don't let it get don't let it get real soft, liquidy. You can't let it get soft. You got to
now you're just now you're making your salads, and your salads look good.
I know.
Cindy Lopian says, "Do you mean slather?"
I think that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Slather
Cindy Lopian.
better than smother. I've never heard of smother. I don't know what that is.
Well,
It sounds like a city in England. Well, I'm from Smother. I'm from Smother, Lexington, outside Shabublesby. I don't, I'm not sure where Smother is. But... Irene says, will it taste less great if you spread it? I'm pretty sure it must be smothered. Well, for in Steve language, smother is the word. Of course, in the English language, there is no such word as smother. I think Cindy right. You might have meant slather. But it sounds to me like he was just saying to spread something.
I can't believe I made one enunciation wrong of a fucking word, and we've been talking about it for the last 20 minutes.
We haven't been talking about it for 20 minutes. Tom says smothered. Steve smothered his mother with a pillow to put her out of her misery. Smothered. And Christina says, one? No, you've made several. You haven't stopped smoking that. You've been smoking that vape nonstop. And your English is getting worse as the show goes on. You're very your English today is very bad. I could be at Home Depot talking to some immigrants and I'd understand them better. He's a little, unbelievable. So, Christina says he's so high he can't talk or doesn't even know what the F he's talking about. Well, Tyler says that was English. Yeah, that's what we're getting. Diane says we need a Steve translation.
What?
I don't know if there's anyone that could actually translate Steve. I have no idea. Oh well. TJ says I live in Texas, and even my hillbilly translator could not translate that.
Sorry. I'll try to do better.
I tried to talk. I was trying to talk my wife into, my wife's mother has a very, very nice house. My wife lost her mother in the spring. And so, she's going to have to deal with the house soon.
Oh, yeah.
And I was trying to say, I said, it's a nice house. It's a nice house. We could move right into that house. You know what I mean? Move our stuff down there. And my wife doesn't even want to. She won't even consider it.
Wow.
Won't even consider it.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no house payment. You only have to worry about taxes each.
By the way, Christina says, I have 10 plus years experience working with developmentally disabled people, and I can't understand half of what Steve says. Oh. Well, you try your best. That's all that matters. You give it your best effort, Christina. Yeah, but I was telling my wife, we could move back down to Texas.
Oh, yeah.
And she made it clear that, but I think it's my wife just wants to live near my daughter. Wherever my daughter is going to live, that's where my wife wants to live.
Did you convince your daughter?
Well, my daughter's still in school, so.
Oh.
Yeah, but she'll graduate her first round of college. She'll be out of this next year. So, I mean, she'll be done with school by next May. She'll have her first degree, and then she's going to go on to she's picking out the next school. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, Holly says my wife wants to be around the grandbabies when they come. Well, I do too. Yeah, I mean,
Well, yeah.
I would love to be around. You know, I can't wait. I cannot wait to be a grandpa. I think I'm going to be a great grandpa. I really am. But you know,
I could see you out there coaching T-ball.
yeah. I coached my daughter's teams when I was, when she was growing up. Yeah. I'll, I would love to, I mean, I understand why my wife wants to wait to figure out where we're, you know, because, she wants to be close to my daughter, and I understand that. But Kelly says, has anyone ever asked Bella and Lana what their future plans are and where they want to live and raise it? No, I don't think we've done that. She should. Because maybe they'd be cool with it,
Yeah, exactly.
But oh well. I just need to make sure wherever we live, there's a room where I could have my.
Yeah, has enough room.
I need a room. I need my library and studio room where I could do my show, and Tom says, "What will Steve do when Ray's grandbabies come and take up all his time?" And I'm plural. So you notice it's never just one. When I talk about my being a grandpa, it's never just one child. There's always several. You know what I mean? Did you notice that?
Oh yeah.
My wife and I had one child, grandbaby, singular, not plural. So yeah, so I don't know, but I don't think my wife has any desire whatsoever to move to Texas. Although I was offering, I was like, man, I'd be fine to move down there.
Yeah.
But oh well. So I don't know where we're eventually going. I think we're probably just going to stay here. But I don't know. My daughter's thinking she's going to go to LSU will be the next school stop for her. I think that's what she's chosen. I don't know.
Go to Texas.
She was trying to figure out which.
That's a nice area. I lived with the chicken snot.
But here's the thing: it's like with learning online.
Oh,
we don't have to move.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not like we'll have to move to Baton Rouge.
Oh, yeah.
But I think she's chosen LSU, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But that was the last she went. It was Indiana or LSU or Penn State, or she was trying to decide. I don't know which one she's chosen, but because she wants her major is it's going to be history and Spanish. So I don't know, but she was trying to decide where to go next or which one to do next. So yeah, so I don't know. We're just sort of waiting.
Yeah.
DA says you need 2 semis to haul Ray's omnibus collection. I don't think it's semis worth. I don't know. How would you move the books? We have to load them all up and load them up in boxes, right?
Tubs, yeah, boxes.
I don't know.
I'd wrap them in saran wrap first. Then.
Yeah. The best case scenarios, I think, just stay here, but
exactly, yeah.
I don't know. I do. I do like my books. I'll tell you that. For me, if we ever move, that will be the first room I'll set up is the the book room. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe since I can't work out, maybe I'll go have lunch somewhere. Where could I go eat?
Oh.
Where could I go? Where could I go eat lunch today, Steve? But I don't know. My wife doesn't want to leave the house during the day because it's so hot.
Oh.
Is it going to be another scalding day today?
Yes, it is. It already is.
Oh boy.
It's like already 82, maybe 84 already.
It's already 84. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, now 84 feels like 93. They're calling for some rain showers around 1 p.m. But then tonight gonna get some storm. 90% chance at 5 p.m.
Oh, storms?
Yeah. So I got.
We don't want any storms, do we?
No, then we're going to have rain through next Monday. But the temperatures will finally start leveling. Friday, 84. Then we're in the upper 80s next week. After the rain runs, after we get dumped on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's what they're calling for rain.
Yeah. Cindy says I should go to Cafe Moxo. Yeah, I used to like Moxo when it was downtown. Yeah, that was good. That was great. Christina says Bernie's in bed. I love Bernie and Betty's, but I don't know. If it's gonna rain, maybe I'll just, maybe it's just best to stay here. I don't want to be out in the rain.
Not so. I mean, you got a 20% chance around 1.
Yeah.
But then the big percentage is 4 or 5. Between 4 and 5 is your highest percentage. I'm not a meteorologist now. Please don't take my word for it.
Yes.
I'm just reading what the meteorologist posted.
Right. So you're quoting a meteorologist.
Yes.
But
yes,
you are not one. Please,
please don't.
No one confuse Steve for being a meteorologist.
Yeah, I'm no Bob Murray or Lauren Boatman.
Yeah. I just want everyone to know that Steve is not a meteorologist. Even though he looks like one, he is not a meteorologist.
I do have a degree. I do have 2. Well,
you have a degree in meteorology?
No, I have a degree in turf management and landscape design from Lincoln Community College.
And what's your other degree in, Steve?
Well, it's more of a certificate in automotive technology in 1985. I can't do anything post 85.
So all you know is auto mechanic stuff to 1985. So you can't really do current cars.
No.
But if anyone needs a car made before 1985, Steve could definitely take care of it.
Exactly.
Well, how many degrees does Dan have?
Oh, I bet Dan has lots.
Because he seems to, that's who I call to fix everything, is Dan.
Yeah, Dan seems to have very good knowledge retention.
Yeah.
I don't have very good knowledge retention. I don't.
You don't? Wow. That seems odd that you don't have good retention.
I don't have good knowledge retention. There's some things that when they're pounding it in my brain, maybe. But
well, I was hoping, Steve.
It could, Dan could look something up on. I've tried to look something up on Facebook or on YouTube. Yeah. I just can't do it. I can't. I don't get it. I
wondered if Dan Did his did he have some sales over the weekend in Williamsville?
Oh, I believe that they did.
Because I know he was selling stuff, right? Because he was making. Didn't he make a bunch of
wooden crafts?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Dan has a room. He has a room that has all his degrees. You want to see him?
Oh yeah.
He says he's actually got a room with all his degrees. So here we go.
Wow.
There we go. There's Dan's degrees.
Holy shit. Wow. You son of a bitch. He's pretty smart motherfucker.
Yeah. So he's got some, there's some college, there's some kind of community college. Then there's, I don't know. I can't, let me try to see what the, I don't know what, I don't know what this one is. This is some kind of community college, and there's this, and this looks like something official, I think, but I don't know what. Then there's a stormtrooper. I don't know what that signifies, and I don't know what this is. That's a
Gogu, isn't that Gogu?
I don't know.
From Mahamahari or that new Hawaiian show.
Is that Lilo?
That's Lilo. Yeah, that's
Lilo or Stitch?
Yeah, that's Stitch.
All right.
That's Stitch.
And I'm not sure if
isn't that Han Solo?
I don't know. It's somebody from Star Wars, so. Huh. And then this is some kind of knife or something. I don't know what that is.
I know. I see a couple of those knives.
There's a couple of knives.
Does that mean don't touch this area?
I don't know what it means, but oh well. But that's Dan's award room. So yeah. Oh well. Oh, Christina says all his stuff is all first responder stuff. Yeah. Steve is not a responder. Steve is not a certified responder of anything.
I used to be certified CPR.
I certified. You're certified in CPR?
I used to be. When I was a Boy Scout, I was.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we had the CPR dog.
Who would like mouth to mouth from Steve? Anybody? Would anyone choose mouth to mouth? Irene says, I do not want your CPR. So, Irene, are you saying you'd rather pass away than have Steve save your life? And Tom says that Steve jizzing in a CPR dummy does not make you certified in CPR. Christina says Steve certified to molest a CPR doll, maybe. I'll be damned. Oh, well. All right, here's Dan's degrees. There's a degree in fire science, a degree for his EMT, and his EMS National Registry membership. Oh, that's pretty good. I'll be damned. He says the NAEMT certificate means he's trained to respond to active shooter incidents. God damn. But I know he was selling, because he made these Route 66. These wooden things, and I know they're going to sell them on Sunday. So, yeah, I hope they sold them. I know it was really hot, but I hope they sold some. They looked pretty good,
Yeah, they look professional.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're definitely professional. Oh, I see Christina's in. Hello, Christina.
Should have.
Hey, did Dan sell any of his wood stuff Sunday?
He sold one item.
Oh, that's good. It was really hot, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was no crowd at all. because it was miserably hot. Caddy was there, and he said it's usually busier, but
Well,
it
but
was-
at least, what did he sell? One of the Route 66 ones, or
yeah, one
Yeah,
little
see,
bitty magnet.
I love the Route 66 ones he had. They look great.
Yeah, so we're gonna try again next month.
So I
And
think getting them out there where people can see them is a good idea. But
Yeah, but
it's hard to do it when it's 98 degrees or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, there was nobody there. It was ridiculous.
But you guys were sitting out there in the heat.
Yes, like idiots.
So did you go for a bike ride today?
Yeah, I did.
So see if she's going off of those bike rides in the 80 some odd degree weather and she's coming home all sweaty and filthy and
I was glistening.
Have you been?
by the way,
did
DA
you do
says
that?
that DA says Dana Crescenti should come to the Bloomington Farmers Market. He said they were crazy busy.
Really?
Yeah.
We might have to hit up some other places.
Yeah. A farmer's market's a good area to sell crap, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody likes farmers market.
About that place down there, that flea market place, down there right off the highway. They're off.
Oh,
That was a Sunday flea market or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have to buy a permit spot there or something.
You have to pay for this. I think it's like $20. Is it $20 a day? I think.
Oh.
Now, we've thought about it. We might eventually, but
it's just so it doesn't listen. It was so hot Sunday. It didn't matter where you were. Nobody was going to come out. It was just so hot.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in the, it was mid 90s. So
yeah.
Nobody's going to be out in that.
Everybody kept saying, "Well, wait till church gets out. When church gets out, that's when the crowd shows up." We sat there and waited. Nope.
Yeah, it's just too hot.
People at churches that said, "Fucking, I'm going home."
Yeah.
I would have went home.
Let's go get in the pool.
Yeah.
And I bet there's lots of pools in Williamsville.
Oh, I'm sure.
Especially out by the lake.
So you live in Williamsville, Steve. Are you saying
we don't have a pool?
A lot of wealthy people live in Williamsville? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You should see some of the houses.
Have you seen the fucking school?
You gotta have money.
It's probably the best looking school I've seen downstate Illinois.
Yeah,
I'll be damned. I like Williamsville. It seems like a nice town. But
And have you been to the new Dollar General yet?
No, I don't. I have never. Thank God, I have never been inside a Dollar General ever.
Oh my God, this is a DG Market. They are going to sell food there.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go, but
it's almost like
too
a
hot.
grocery store then.
I was going to stop by, but the other day, but I was too hot and wanted to get home. I wanted to get the hell out of the car.
Oh, I got to put shoes on. I don't want to put shoes on. If I could go on without my shoes on, fuck yeah.
So wait a minute.
He's too lazy to put his shoes on. Oh my God.
You're saying you want us to believe, or you want us to believe that if you were allowed to leave your house barefoot, walk to your car barefoot, drive your car barefoot, and then you could drive to the Dollar General parking lot, then you would get out and go in as long as you didn't have to put on shoes. That's what you're claiming.
Fucking right.
That still wouldn't go.
That seems a highly unlikely scenario, to be honest, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how.
Now,
bullshit.
I wear my compression sock.
So you'll have your compression socks on.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Oh, I used to, when this time of the year came out, I would buy those water shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I would wear. I didn't wear any regular shoes. I wore those everywhere. Michelle would get them for me, and I'd have hundreds of pairs of them. I just wear them until they rotted off my feet.
Oh, good Lord. You'd wear them until they rotted off your feet.
Well, when it fell apart, they only last so when you wear them all the time, I took them off, but I didn't take them off all the time.
Well, if you wear shoes,
like
you
I had a
could wear
pair of
shoes and not have,
Well, I wore a pair. Well, I had this one pair of boots that I had them duct taped together and super glued together and electric taped together. Just I liked the sound because they were comfortable, but the soles kept falling off of them. And I even did that whole where you put the spray foam in it and step down. And
Wow.
I didn't have any money. I was living off Michelle. I didn't have paying her rent.
Did you not have any shoes?
When I lived down in DeSoto, Missouri, I had one pair of shoes. And
All right.
I just wore them till they fell off. I could. Then I went and I finally had to go buy another pair.
Yes, they're shoes.
Yeah.
But you can wear shoes every day.
Well, I've had these shoes.
And you should be wearing shoes.
Yes.
I've had these shoes I have right here.
Wear shoes.
Especially being diabetic, you
Yeah.
need to wear your shoes.
But I hate shoes.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Unbelievable.
I hate wearing clothes, but yet I wear them.
Well, that's your choice. I
don't
even wear clothes on camera all the time.
I don't hate wearing clothes. I like wearing clothes. I like wearing shoes. You are really something.
But do you wear shoes when you're at home?
I just put on socks so I could wear shoes, but not always, but sometimes, just
And when
depending on
after
the-
you wear those shoes, when you come home, first thing you do take those shoes off?
Sometimes.
First thing I do is kick my shoes off as soon as I walk in the door
Thank you.
and peel off the socks.
I have several pairs of shoes.
Oh, well,
I have some shoes I have a pair of Puma shoes that I'll only wear inside the house. I don't even leave the house wearing them.
well, I don't have one pair of shoes. Two really, but one pair of boots.
I've got like 4 pair of shoes.
I have a pair of shoes that I bought off Amazon that don't even fucking fit me.
Oh, wait, I see it. Wait, there's a pair of shoes right here. Hold on. I have shoes in here. I just noticed. There's some Nikes.
Oh, I don't like the type.
So I have some Nikes in here. I didn't even know that. Huh. Look at that. So I guess I have more pairs. I didn't know. I forgot about these. So I have several pair of shoes, I guess, Steve.
I have a pair of shoes that I wear out. I have a pair of shoes that I wear in the coop because I don't want shit all over my good shoes.
Any eggs today?
Not today, not yet.
Because yesterday you said they were singing like they were getting ready to lay some eggs.
Oh, yes. So we went outside afterwards to investigate, to see what the hell they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And let me
No sign of egg laying when you went out there?
go out and I find this girl. Can you see her?
Yeah.
She's buried down in the hostas.
Uh-oh.
So I'm like, what the hell is she doing? But I thought they are so miserable. It is so hot. They are miserable. They're panting. They're walking around with their wings spread because they're trying to cool off.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just going to leave her alone. And I told Dan, I said, she's either sitting there she found a cool spot to sit or she's laying an egg.
Uh-huh.
So she gets up later. I go back out later and to check. I was like, I'm just going to go check just to see.
Yeah.
There's an egg.
Oh, so she was laying an egg.
Right there. Yep.
Just not a very big one.
No, I think this might have been her first egg because it was tiny. Another fairy egg. So
look at that.
Like a pigeon egg.
yeah.
So she was in the greenhouse
No, that's not the greenhouse. That's out here next to my back porch in the hostas.
Man, they're destroying those things, man.
They have destroyed my patio. Freaking destroyed it. They destroyed the hostas. Assholes.
Yeah, you got them just walking out in the freedom like that.
Well, that's all right.
Oh my goodness. Steve, you want a pair of shoes? I'll give you these. What size are your feet?
11, 10, 11.
Oh, these are like 13s.
Oh, fuck. Shit. I trip over those. I'd fall. That's way too. That's my brother's size there.
These are 13 and a half, I think.
Holy shit, 13 and a half.
Yeah, that's my foot size.
That's some big old feet.
Well, I'm a big old person. I need big feet to hold up my big personness. You know. When you're as fat as me, you need,
I don't have big feet. I think my diabetic shoes, because I had to be measured for those, I think, well, one's a 10 and one's a 10 and a half. Because my right foot is longer than my left foot.
That's my fear when I get knees, my new knees. My big fear is that one leg's going to be shorter than the other.
Oh, yeah.
So that means, and they want to do one knee one year and then another knee the next year.
Right.
So that means I'll have to go a year with 1 foot longer than the other one. I'm just wondering how that's going to affect things.
I don't know. I'd imagine probably just maybe an insert in your shoe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how they do that. Insert or a special shoe.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, that does. And I was like, well, it can't possibly be too much. You know what I mean? Like, but then in studying up on it, what they do is when you have to get a fake knee, they cut off your knee basically, and then they put fake artificial pieces in. But they whittle down your leg. They have to cut off arthritis or something. And then it said for extreme cases, and I know that I have extreme, I forgot the name of it, but I have extreme something or other. So much of my bone is petrified. You know what I mean? So, and basically they have to file this stuff down. I'm like wondering how many inches of my legs are they going to have to, and this is on the top bone and the bottom bone. So I'm wondering how many inches are they going to have to take off my knees
I don't know.
in order to fit this fake knee in. And then I'm wondering, because I was 5'11", but just getting older, I'm down to 5'10" something. So I've already lost height in just, getting to this age.
Right.
So the fear becomes, what's after the knees are done? What's my height going to be? You know what I mean? Are they going to, what was that, by the way? That sounded like a last gasp.
Oh, it was me?
Or a hairball? Yes, it was you. It wasn't me.
What do you mean, was it me? It was just a disgusting sound. So if they do that to one knee, what if it knocks me down to like 5'8"?
What if it does?
Okay, but here's the problem. And it'd be fine if it's both knees, but they don't do them both at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be one knee. So I'm going to be 5'11" on one side of my body and 5'8" on the other. That's 3 inches.
Well, then they would have to get you one of them shoes or one shoe has a thicker sole on it, so make up the difference.
Okay, but Christina just said as soon as she gets in the house, she kicks off her shoes. I take my shoes off as well. So just walking around my house, I'm going to be 3 inches shorter on one side of my body.
Maybe.
You
You really have the penguin waddle going
Yeah, that's what I
on.
mean. How the hell am I going to walk? So I don't know. So I have a lot of questions, but I got a while before I'll have to, but that's what started this, this whole weight loss journey and stuff for me started in 2019 after I realized that there's no way around it. The knees are going to have to be replaced. And, I knew that was an eventual outcome, but I didn't realize, the drasticness of everything. So I'm wondering, is anybody different sized on different sides of their body? So you're how tall are you, Steve? You're like 5'11", aren't you?
Yeah, right on that.
Because we're right around the same size.
Yeah.
So what if one side of your body was 5'8" or 5'9", and the other side of your body's 5'11"? Wouldn't that be odd?
Very, very odd.
So,
very,
yeah.
very odd.
So you can you can understand my concerns.
Yeah. I don't know.
It looks like he's too high to answer such questions.
No, I'm trying
to comprehend.
No, if you really want me, you want my straight answer, I would use a fucking, when I take off my shoes, and I would have those knee things where you do, like when people have broken feet, you put your knee up on it and you can walk. It's like a little scooter that you put a knee. People that have broken legs, they can't put any weight on them. Yeah. That's what I would use to get around the house.
So I don't know. Just it's a lot to think about. It's kind of.
Well, I don't think you're talking inches. I mean,
I don't know. I was reading up on it, and they have to file down.
Yeah, I know that to do. Yeah, but because I was worried about that one when they did a skin graft on my back. And like, well, where are you going to get the skin? Well, they got the skin from just below where the wound was, and but then my back doesn't look any different now. I was like, oh, now my back's gonna look. It still looks like a shark took a big chunk out of it, but where they took the skin off, you can't even tell.
I know. Don't they do something where they take an artery or out of a person's somewhere on their lower body and they replace it in the heart?
I don't know.
I always wonder, like, what about the artery that they took or the part that they took?
I don't know. We need to give my mom on a stroke. She should tell us. I'm sure she's had it done.
So I don't know.
They always cleaned her arteries out.
Oh, your mom?
Yeah. Stents. They put stents in her. She almost holds the record. She has like 27 stents in her heart.
Well, maybe next time.
So who the fuck designed these stents?
Next time she goes in for a surgery, Steve's going over to the house and taking that car.
Mm-hmm.
She was
you
already
can't drive, I'll drive.
I just had this happen Sunday. My mom called me. She says, well, I'm in the hospital again. Oh, fuck, God damn it. She passed out at church.
Oh, she passed out at church?
Blood pressure thing. Her blood pressure, well, It's a blood pressure. It's one minute it's high, 1 minute it's low. It's because she's. I hate to say it, she's dying. I think. I mean,
Alright,
her mind, she's losing. Her mind doesn't work the way it used to.
so are you saying that now the people she goes to church with are just wishing she would die?
Oh no! Well, she's leaving the damn church money too.
Other people at the hospital wishing that she would just.
Oh my God.
Oh, the hospital? No, I don't know. I don't wish you're gonna die. I'm just a man. It's getting scary, man.
Or are you the only one that's wishing she would die, or are there other people that are joining the club? That's what I'm saying.
My brother's. I asked my brother. He said, "I don't care." He said, "I just want to get it over with." He's tired of that. He hassled with her a lot longer than I did, But he made that choice. He's the one that said he could live with her. And then he made that choice not to pay on the house that she just paid on. It. He's the one that got that house repossessed. Then they had to find a house for all of them. And then he didn't have shit credit, so my mom had to buy another house. And that house flooded. So then they sold that house for a whole bunch of money. And then they're fighting over the goddamn money. I said, I'm glad I'm not involved in this one.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
I paid this much. I paid the goddamn taxes for 5 years. That back of money.
Oh,
I paid the
brother are fighting over money.
I paid the water bill and.
Oh. Tom says, I just want to get it over with is the most fucked up statement about wanting someone to die I've ever heard in my life.
Well, come on. They've been telling us for 30 years. I mean, it's wonderful the medical advancements have been able to do what they've done. But
I think it is wonderful that your mom is still,
Yeah.
And I think
thankful that she's still here.
A lot of it's her mental. She doesn't.
I think it's amazing that she's still alive and doing well.
Yeah, as active as she is.
If she would have done what the doctor told her, she'd already been dead. They said just stay in bed, don't ever get out of bed. My mom's not that type of person. I didn't get that from her, And she would always get so fucking mad
Obviously.
at me. She'd always get so mad when I lived there. She's goddamn, why you sitting around in your fucking ass all the time? What the fuck, mother?
Way to go, Mama Stanton.
Yeah. Set him right.
You want me to move out? Fine, I'll fucking move out.
Oh boy, here we go. But so we started the show with you saying how you just can't wait to get that vehicle. And what kind of vehicle is it?
2023 Buick something.
Oh, that's
just had a new motor in it.
That's nice. Oh wow.
Oh yeah, it does everything. It will wipe your butt. It won't wipe my butt, but it'll heat it.
I'm sorry. So the butt's still gonna go unwiped. I'm sorry to hear that.
Wipe his own butt.
Are you picking your butt?
No. I was pulling hair. There's a hair. I have my legs itching. My legs itching. I couldn't figure out why. But I'm reaching back there, and my hair. And well, maybe it's not mine because it's dark hair.
No, just don't sniff your fingers.
My wife's hair.
Oh, I'm not gonna touch that one. Your wife's hair is in your butt crack?
No. It's on my hip, like right.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not my butt crack. No.
Although
I have had my wife's hairs in my butt crack before. They have shown up there.
Our hair gets everywhere. I have hair all over this house.
But now you could tell which hair's mine and which one's hers. Because you could look at my haircut. Look how gray it's getting. Good Lord. I mean, look at that.
Don't start this again.
Look at the color of this hair.
Oh man. It's deep down now.
I know, man. It's crazy. This has literally been over since 2020. My hair has drastically changed. And since I got this convertible, isn't it really noticeable now?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, your skin tone has also darkened.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really crazy.
Before you got the convertible, you were more of an olive.
Yeah, now it's
Now you look like a
what is
Like
it?
a what? What the hell was that?
What is it? I'm not sure what it means.
I think Steve's getting turned on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
a little toasty.
Oh, good God.
It's like he likes my. It's him admitting that he likes my skin tone now better than when. I don't know what the hell he's getting at. Sounded perverted.
Very.
Yeah. Very filthy. Well, so now you have two chickens that are laying at least baby eggs.
Yeah. I think we have 3 hens laying now.
Oh.
So, but
So what do you call little small eggs or what?
fairy eggs?
Fairy eggs.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with them? Throw them away?
No, eat them just like the other eggs.
Oh,
It's a normal egg. They're just smaller, but
Oh.
it's very common with new laying hens to lay the small ones. They'll get
Oh.
bigger. They'll get normal size.
So it won't be long before you're gonna be going out there every day and pulling out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have eggs every day here before too long.
Congratulations.
But a lot of it too, I think, is the heat. It's
But
too
are your
hot.
chickens are they in the coop right now or are they outside? Or?
They're out running around. They're out here. They go lay under the cars. They go under the trees out there, make dust baths. They're everywhere.
But at night they always go back in the coop to sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
When it gets
You're
dark, they all
fucking
go out,
smart.
get in the coop, and we close them up for the night to keep them safe.
I'll be damned.
Fucking pretty smart.
And then in the morning, man, they're ready to come out. They hear me outside, and they're in the window squawking, and roosters start crowing, and then they come flying out like they're nuts. If I open the big door, I can't stand there in the way because they'll dive bomb me flying out
They
the
fly
door.
like a chicken with a head cut off.
They do.
So you're going for bike rides now every day too, I noticed. So
Uh-huh.
is this are you on a fitness kick or is it because you're walking to the coop every day, you're bike riding?
Yeah. Yeah. Fitness, trying to, I don't know, drop a few pounds, hopefully.
Look at that. Look at
It
that.
makes me feel better. So
She's getting herself all physically fit.
I look forward to my bike rides. I love it.
Yeah. It's too bad you're the only one with a bike.
Well, Dan has a bike, but it's kind of
Or you could be riding with Dan,
Yeah. He tried to get up and ride with me one morning, but his gears were all messed up. So
I bet she likes riding by herself.
it is kind of nice. Put my earbuds in, get my music going, and I just go.
I told Dan, I said, you better make sure she's working out and not driving down to some farmer down the road.
Nope. I go nonstop. And he watches me on my
Dan
on
says
our
she's
thing.
into fitness, fitting his dick in her mouth.
Pervert.
Yep.
Oh, good Lord.
She's into fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Well, I mean, yeah. Are you losing any? Are you getting more fit? Or I mean, I don't,
I mean,
are you noticing a difference in everything? Or
yeah, I think so.
well, that's good. Like you're feeling better.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I went from, let's see, I've been riding for how long? What, couple months now? And I went from I could barely make like 2 miles.
Mm-hmm.
I've built myself up. I'm riding 7 miles.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
The inclines are getting easier. Because there was times it's like, God damn, I'm gonna have to get up and walk or get off my bike and walk up the hill. But nope, it's getting easier. So
Like I used to walk, from my car to go into Fit Club, and I would have to sit as soon as I got in there. I'd have to sit down. Of course, this is after they'd have to wheel me in. This is when I got out of my wheelchair, but I would sit down and be like, get my breath.
Mm-hmm.
And then, now it's like there's no problem with the breath. There's no breath problems anymore. And it feels nice. Holly says that her clothes are getting baggy. She's starting to look frumpy in her clothes.
Well, was it last week? One day I went to go put a shirt on. It was one of our Boo Crew shirts because we have the same shirts.
Yeah.
Dan's is a size smaller than mine. Well, I went and grabbed one and I wasn't paying attention and I put it on and I was like, wait a minute, because he pulls the tags out of his shirts. I'm like, there's no tag. I put Dan's freaking shirt on and I didn't even know.
Look at you. See, it's shrinking. I know that I felt great when I put on pants that I knew Jason was too fat to fit into.
Oh, good God.
And that made me very happy. I was very happy to get into a smaller size pants than Jason Kluge, who, by the way, I have not seen him and Amanda in the chat room today. You notice that?
No.
They're always in there stirring up trouble, but no, haven't heard from them today.
No.
Oh, yeah. This is Dan's shirt, too.
Look at that. Yeah. I can't wait till I can fit my wife's clothes.
Oh, good God. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, that's never going to happen, but long as that thyroid isn't working, it's still a possibility.
Oh, good God.
Like I'm wearing this is a 2X shirt.
Ooh,
2X, not bad. That's not bad, right? Got 2X shirt, 2X pants on. That's my size that I'm wearing right now. Then I'll be regular XL. So
you better be careful what you ask for. She said, "Pictures, please."
Well,
what if he put on one of her thongs? We don't want to see that.
Talking about you, so.
No, I think she's talking about you wearing Deidre's clothes.
No, I was just saying I'd love to if I don't think I can, but wouldn't that be something if I could put on a shirt and have it be her shirt?
Mm-hmm.
That would be awesome. I'd never let her live it down.
Oh, good God. We know.
Never. I would be nonstop. Oh, my God. Could you imagine?
Mm-hmm. I can imagine the black eye she'd give you.
Yeah. Yeah, I said, maybe I'll take her out for lunch today. So I don't know. I don't know what but now Steve said it's going to rain.
Well,
I don't know.
So I don't know. Maybe I won't go anywhere.
No. The meteorologist on whoever that was, I read that off of. I did not say I've read that.
Since when does a meteorologist know what the hell they're even talking about?
Thank you. Exactly. I am no meteorologist.
By the way, I'm looking at my weather app on my phone. There's no rain. There's no rain in the forecast. There's no rain in the forecast at all. None.
Well,
and I'm looking at the entire day. The entire day.
A stray afternoon thunderstorm is possible. But it's 16%, so I doubt it.
Oh yeah. It's changed big time since I read that to you. Yeah, right now the precipitation is only 5%.
Oh, it's going to be hot today. Humidity will make highs feel like 101 today.
So there's no rain in the forecast, even though Steve said earlier it's going to rain today.
A chance, 10-20% chance, but very little chance. Air quality is good, so winds at 5 miles per hour. Humidity, is 72%. Ooh.
I'd love to go work out, but
you can just go outside and sweat.
There's a little discomfort, but for the most part, I'm pain free.
If you want to just sweat, just go outside.
No, just a little's too much. No working out.
Yeah.
Don't make me text Katie.
Okay,
Take
Roy
Chester
says
out.
there's a high pressure dome set up over the Midwest, and it's not likely we will get rain. Yeah,
Yeah, it always does that.
so it's a good time of year. No rain in the forecast, no matter what Steve says. But he's willing to drive to Pana and steal that car. Is what he wants.
Not yet. She's not dead yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good
I'm
Lord.
just waiting for that call.
That's what seems obvious to me. Like he's ready to get that car. Holly said she went into her pool last night at 9 o'clock. It was so
Wow.
nice, and she skinny dipped.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You better watch it now, Holly. Steve's going to be over there peeking over the fence.
Get all that nakedness in that pool. Yeah. Should have invited Steve to go swimming with you.
I don't think she wants dingleberries in her pool.
Clean off those dirty parts. Yeah.
God.
Get in that pool and clean off those dirty parts. Yeah. Mm-hmm. DA says pics or it didn't happen, Holly.
Oh, good God.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Look at Steve. You can tell Steve's thinking about it.
Yep.
His
He's got that
mind-
mental image in his head
his
now.
mind is just going off right now.
He's probably
That's our
chubbed
Steve.
up.
That's our Stever. Getting in the pool is not a problem. Getting out of the pool is the problem because, you know. Of course, I told you this last weekend. I was on the floor putting shells together, and I was able to get down and get up on my own. I didn't need any help, so that was kind of cool.
That's awesome.
I didn't have to call several fire departments like some people.
I wondered about it the other day. I thought, what if
I
can
won't
get it?
I won't name names, but someone I know, if they fall down, they have to call several fire departments.
And just the other day, I was thinking, I wonder if I fell, if I could get back up. You know, because I've been feeling a little bit better. I've lost a little bit of weight.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, well, let's see if I can. And I thought maybe I'll just fall. And I thought, nope. Because mine I call fall and I won't be able to fucking get back up. Then I won't even know where my phone
Well,
is.
you don't have to fall. You can just squat down. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
see from there if you can get down.
If I squat down, I fall.
But I'm just saying, grab your phone in case you need help.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice to?
I'd rather not fall. So I know you're going to. I try to avoid it at all costs.
Well, I'm just saying that it would be nice to.
Like right now, I'm going to have to eat some breakfast before I get out of the chair because right now I would probably fall because I don't have any feeling in my legs. Actually, I don't have any feeling below my eyeballs
Oh,
all the way down.
because you've been smoking that much weed today.
Even my jaw.
Hi.
There's this real tingly feeling right here in my face. Oh, there's boogers in there.
Good old Stever.
They're sticking together. Yep, I feel one building up. Can't wait.
Your boogers are back.
What?
Yep, I got one in there. I'm gonna let it brew for a couple of days.
Good
He was saying today
God.
about how he has not had boogers in a while. So there's one coming in.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Good God.
Well, it's always nice to get a good one and then like flick it, roll it, stick it, flick. I don't like it.
Why not just blow your nose into a tissue and throw it away?
Because he's got a booger chair. Why the hell does he need a tissue?
You're not supposed to be wiping boogers on that chair.
He doesn't need a tissue. He's got a booger chair. So
Oh, Katie. Anthony.
I don't wipe boogers on the chair. No. I did wipe one of Milk Duds' hair the other day.
Why?
Then I picked it out.
Why?
You wiped a booger on your cat? Good Lord.
Poor meltdown.
Well, I have my wipe it on. I was rolling
You
it.
have Kleenex, right?
Yeah. Well, no anymore. I have paper towel though.
What happened to the? Didn't Karen buy you a bunch of Kleenex for your
That
birthday?
was back in January.
Well, she got
I'm-
you several boxes. How many have you used?
They're gone. When I had bursitis, I used all of them.
I don't know what you were using them for, but
Oh, thank God I had them when I had bursitis. God damn, I used them a lot.
hey, we'll have to talk about this more tomorrow. But because we got 2 shows tomorrow.
What?
We got 2 shows. We have the free show in the morning brought to you by Just Beds, and then we have the subscriber show in the afternoon. That's tomorrow.
Huh.
But I was reading this thing about. Have you heard of Ozempic? Ozempic, Dick?
What?
Have you heard of it?
No.
People are taking those GLP shots.
Right.
Okay. If you are long term on it, they are now finding that male members are growing. And they're attributing that to the GLP shots. Because they originally thought that, well, people are just losing weight.
I'm changing my Manjaro to Ozempic then.
I knew it.
No, it's Manjaro too. It's just GLP, but just Ozempic is one of the ones. So it's Manjaro, Ozempic.
I'm gonna get this motherfucker. I want the highest dose you can get.
All of the, I can't think of the other name. Wegovy or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. All those GLP.
So are you taking Manjaro now?
Yes, I'm taking.
Well,
Manjaro
you're on
now.
one right now. So
My dick ain't getting no bigger.
okay, but if you're on it longer, it is.
I've just started. Yeah. So
they're saying that people are noticing that their penises are growing.
hell yeah.
Because of the GLP, because of those shots.
Well,
They're just finding out. They're finding out stuff about these shots. The whole article is about how they're finding out. They think those shots are helping with Alzheimer's or something.
Really?
Yeah, it's insane.
Wow.
But like all the benefits they're getting from these
Right.
GLP-1 shots, good Lord.
Wow.
So
That's crazy.
But they're also making them super expensive. And the insurance companies go, whoa. So I know that's what I'm having a lot of problems with. Always insurance. Well, I don't, man, come on. Thanks to the great people of the United States, I get insurance. So I don't expect to have great insurance. I'm just glad I have some insurance.
well, you get it now, but I don't know. So yeah, they're finding out. They're finding a lot of good things from Manjaro. It helps with brain receptors. Hallie says she feels happier. She has more energy. I'll tell you what. They have found that addiction. If you have an addiction, that being on these shots helps with the addiction as well. You know what I mean? It helps.
Right.
Like I'm talking people with addictions to drugs and alcohol, all that stuff. Like I have a friend who has been on, has been taking this shot, and the guy drank a lot. And he says since he started using this stuff, that he's drinking less. Now he doesn't drink at all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he goes, I don't know if it's the shot or what. He goes, I haven't thought too much about it, but he says he would drink nonstop drinks every night. He would end up getting, I'm gonna get a glass of soda or whatever, and it would be half filled with, vodka or whatever the hell he put in it. And then he was getting a glass of so and so with vodka.
Oh, yeah.
Then he would have a something and tonic, and he would have these drinks. And he said since he started taking this shot, and he started it because his A1C went up. So he started taking it for that. And then he noticed that he was drinking less, and he started just drinking plain water. And so he doesn't need soda or booze or anything anymore. And he said he said that it's changed his life, and he's blaming the GLP-1 drug, but I don't know if that's it or not. But the guy has stopped drinking because of it, so he's a lot happier now. So I think that's really good,
right?
but people with drug addictions are noticing it. People who are depressed are notice they're feeling happier. I mean, Steve,
That's awesome.
you've only had one. You had that meltdown the other day, but I got to be honest. Since you started taking that shot, we haven't seen that many meltdowns.
Well, I also take that other antidepressant.
I know, but I know Christina caused that meltdown yesterday. But
Well, wasn't
that was the
really-
first one you've had.
I
in a while.
caused it. He did that himself.
You know what? It's all water under the bridge now.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I'm not trying to bring it up, but I'm just saying you're taking those shots. Maybe that's got something to do with it.
All right. No, I don't.
Have you been craving meth since you started taking those shots?
Oh, good God.
Have I been craving nuts?
Meth.
Oh. Well, Reggie and I were talking about that yesterday.
I'm sure he wouldn't turn it
Karen
down.
says she feels happy because her GLP-1's working. Not sure if it's an unintended side effect or not. Either way, she'll take it. Yeah. So this article I was reading was talking about all the benefits that people are noticing.
Right.
It's about how the drug is made, but that's the original reason it was made was for God, I can't even remember. They actually created the original drug for something else. And the side effect they noticed wasn't
it for diabetes? Diabetic
but
people?
they started noticing that people were losing. No, they created it for something entirely different.
Oh.
And then that was the side effects. So then they retooled it and said, well, let's focus on the angle with the diabetes and the weight loss.
Right.
And then they started improving upon it. But now they're noticing all these other things that are, about how this is something we should have been taking all along.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be crazy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
But now that
Mark says, if you have a sex addiction, it might not be helping with the sex addiction if it's making your penis longer. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because maybe you want to use it more. But I think that the Ozempic penis is that's pretty interesting. If it's actually making your penis longer.
Oh. I'm gonna start measuring mine starting today.
My penis has been growing, but I think it's because I no longer have a fupa.
Yeah.
I used to have that fat above, So I don't know if that's it but I mean, they put me on Manjaro a while ago. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I don't know if maybe the Manjaro's helping with that too, but I don't know. Diane says they're now giving GLP shots to people that are type 1 diabetics.
Oh wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, but that's not why. Corey says they say every 35 pounds a guy loses, he gains back an inch of penis. I
heard that.
But I think it's because I think it's because your fupa starts shrinking.
Right.
So your penis is more visible.
Yep.
But I think that the GLP-1 shots or whatever, I don't know what's going on, but they think it's causing penis growth, which they've always said that men's penises just won't grow past a certain point. But now they're noticing with these shots, it's happening. So it might be an unintended consequence of those shots. That's kind of cool. So I just want to
put. You should imagine getting growing pain cramps in your dick because your dick's getting too big.
I don't know if we're talking that much growth. You know what I mean? But still, it is kind of interesting. So wouldn't that be something if now they notice and they take it and try to find the and yeah. Roy says he hears a cock crowing. Thank you, Roy. So if they can figure out which part of the GLP-1 is causing that side effect, then they can concentrate on that, and maybe there'll be a shot that'll make dicks bigger. You know, they can prescribe Steve. They can prescribe. I like how Steve looks to his side like the chickens in his eye. Unbelievable. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
You ever wonder what he's saying? What does that mean?
Who knows?
He says, Roy says he hears a cock crowing.
Yeah.
But I'm saying every time we hear the crow, Steve looks around like he's in his house. You do realize, Steve, you do realize that you don't have any chickens in your house, do you?
Right.
Well, I don't know. We saw
Right there.
we saw it. We saw it was alien yesterday out by my window, but it was ended up with a lady walking with a silver umbrella.
Oh, look at
There he is.
those chickens. Good Lord.
Oh yeah, look at that big old dude. He's telling
Where's
us
that ugly crow? That ugly crow doesn't leave the. Does that ugly one walk around the yard too, or?
No, he's
Yeah.
doing bad.
Oh, he wanders around. He usually doesn't come over this far.
Boy, that rooster, he's a fine specimen of a beautiful
Yeah.
rooster.
He's pretty. I love him.
White, big red top.
They wander everywhere.
Oh.
Holly says those GLP-1s also have anti-inflammatory and anti-fibrosis effect, potentially affecting, organs, making them, be less damaged. So I'm just saying that these GLP-1 shots, although they were created for different reasons, are the unintended consequences have all been good so far. So,
Right. Yeah.
Look at those chickens.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
realize
they
I've
do.
never been.
You
All
could have
day.
thousands more. There's plenty of room.
Oh, I know. Feeding them would kill me, though.
Won't be long. What costs the most for those chickens?
The coop.
But I'm saying, like, how much does it cost to feed them?
Oh, I buy, let me think. Probably once a week, I buy 100 pounds of food. So, and that's what, 40?
Oh, good Lord. That's ugly. That was the ugliest cock out of all of them. I saw that one. Goddamn.
So about $40 a week we go through and feed. It would be more if they didn't free range.
Well, that's pretty nice.
I mean, why do you have to buy feed for them if they eat everything else? To help to make eggs? They need specific
Yeah, I mean, there's certain
things.
nutrients and stuff in the feed.
Oh, okay.
Needs to make sure they're healthy.
And calcium and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
They don't eat bugs or anything, do they?
oh yeah, they eat bugs.
They eat every fucking thing.
They'll eat everything. They fucking eat styrofoam.
I didn't eat that. Well, I just looked at the time. It's about it for the show. We should wrap her up.
Oh, yeah.
Let's wrap her up. And we'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. We got another show. We got 2 shows tomorrow, Christina. We got our free show in the morning and our subscriber show
Yep.
at night. No, the chickens do not eat chicken. For God's sakes, that's cannibalism. No. You don't feed chickens chicken. Good Lord.
I bet they'd eat it.
Oh, that's just disturbing.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. I've seen people like throw chicken breast out to them and they'll eat them.
Oh God, no. That'd be That would just be wrong.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
will the chicken eat the hot dog?
I don't know. I bet they would.
Hmm.
We might
Not
have
a
to
little
experiment.
He
oh, you
keeps
know what I
taking
watched
away
last
from
night?
me.
We'll talk more tomorrow, but I watched the documentary on Netflix about that poop cruise. It's called the Train Wreck, the Poop Cruise.
Oh, really? I saw that.
Oh my God, it is insane.
Is it? I have to watch it.
It is crazy. Dude, I'm telling you, it is nuts. It is crazy. It's about this cruise and the people on the cruise, what happens when the power goes out, and it's insane.
Yeah, I remember when that happened.
Oh my God.
I remember when that happened.
It is the nuttiest documentary, but it's on Netflix right now. And Corey says, yes, chicken will eat chicken. He has seen it. Oh, good Lord. Well,
man,
anyway, if you get a chance, watch that documentary, Poop Cruise.
I'm going to check it out then.
It's
I
insane.
saw it. I thought, I don't know. Maybe that'd be cool. Yeah.
The only thing was I watched it while I was eating. I wouldn't recommend doing that. But I do recommend the documentary. It's really good.
Sounds like a pretty shitty show to me.
Yeah. I'm just recommending it. It's pretty good because of all the things that happen to these people.
Right.
So. Oh, Corey says he's been on the Poop Cruise ship.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was called the ship was called the Carnival Triumph. But the Carnival Triumph, they spent $118 million cleaning it, and it's now called the Carnival. At the end of the documentary, they say what it's called now.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it's a crazy, crazy documentary. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it.
I'll check it out.
But anyway, all right, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So long, everybody. Have a great day. Love you guys. Love you all.